Oh no! What in the world is going on?
Chris, it's time to get up. It's 6:30 in the morning, and today is your first day back at school.
Mom, how many times did I tell you there is no way I am going back to school? And this is why I wanted to stay in 2024. I want to stay home and play video games and watch super simple songs.
Chris, enough of that attitude. Everyone is going back to school because the Christmas vacation is over. So you need to get ready. Okay.
Absolutely not! I refuse to go back to school. I want to stay home and play video games, watch baby shows, all day long. That is way more fun than having to listen to a boring lecture all day long and taking notes in class. And having to do a bunch of homework.
Chris, you're going to school, and that's final. Now, I'm not going to say it again, but you need to get up. You need to have some breakfast and you don't want to miss the bus. Okay.
Okay, fine. But I hope my teacher will let us play video games and watch baby shows during class.
Chris, stop being silly. You know that your teacher doesn't allow you to play video games or watch anything on your mobile devices during class time.
Notebook, check. Pencils, check. Binder, check. Lunch, check. Calculator, check. Textbooks, check. I'm already set for school. Now, all I need to do is have breakfast, and then catch the bus.
Penelope, looks like you're getting ready for school.
I am already set for school, and I will be having breakfast in a few minutes. Why aren't you in a good mood today, Chris?
I'm not looking forward to going back to school because I really enjoyed the Christmas vacation, being able to watch baby shows and play video games all day.
I know how that feels, but everyone has to go back to school. It's just part of life. Why don't you get your backpack ready, and then come back downstairs for breakfast?
I wonder where Miss Anderson is. She's usually at school before class starts, and the bell already rang like 5 minutes ago. Who cares?
Chris, be quiet.
No, you be quiet. And why don't you mind your own business?
Excuse me, class.
Oh look, it's Grandma Jones!
Yes, very funny, Chris. But anyway, I am here to let you know that Miss Anderson is unable to come in today because she lost her voice, and is currently recovering at home. We don't know when she will return.
Oh my goodness.
Does this mean we get to go home right now?
No, Chris. You're not going home, because you will be getting a substitute teacher until Miss Anderson gets back.
Oh no!
Anyway, I think it's time that I introduce you to your substitute teacher. Class, say hello to your substitute teacher, Mr. Wiggles.
Hello class, I am Mr. Wiggles, and I will be your substitute teacher.
Well, I'll leave you with Mr. Wiggles, and good luck on your first week back at school after the Christmas break.
Alright students, before we get started with today's lesson, why don't you all introduce yourselves, and then we can... Hey! Excuse me?
My goodness, what were you thinking? I am about to eat my hamburger obviously, because all I ate for breakfast was cereal and toast.
Chris, you shouldn't be eating in class. That's against the rules.
Entitled Catherine, I know that. I don't care. I'll eat if I want to. In fact, if I had a Pepsi with my hamburger, I wouldn't hesitate to have that right here in class.
All right, young man. Hand over the hamburger so we can continue on with the lesson.
No. I'm going to eat my hamburger in class, whether or not you like it.
Excuse me, but I thought I told you to hand over that hamburger. Just because Miss Anderson isn't here right now doesn't mean you can act up.
Oh, please. I do this all the time when Miss Anderson is here. And when she tells me to stop eating, I call her an entitled Catherine. So, if I don't listen to Miss Anderson, what makes you think I can listen to you, and particularly your funny-sounding voice?
I am warning you now, young man. Any more of this behavior and I am sending you to the principal's office. Am I clear? I'm not going to tell you again. Hand over the hamburger.
Fine, you want a hamburger? Here you go.
That's it. Principal's office, now.
Chris, what brings you here to my office?
It's because Mr. Wiggles would not let me eat my hamburger in class, and he told me to hand it over to him. I don't care about that silly rule. I'm going to eat in class whenever I feel like it.
No. Miss Anderson's classroom rules also apply when there's a substitute teacher, and just because she is out for at least this week doesn't mean you can do whatever you want. And it is against her classroom rules to be eating during class. That's why we serve breakfast in the morning before the school day begins. Because of what you did, you will be serving detention with Mr. Parker for an hour this week, starting from today. You can go back to class, and I will be informing your parents about this.
No! I want Mr. Wiggles to let me eat hamburgers during class.
He's not going to let any of you eat in class. Now get out of my office.
Okay, fine. But remember that I can eat during class whenever I feel like it.
Chris Percy, we can't believe you disrespected your substitute teacher by not listening to him, and you have to serve detention after school this week.
For this, you will be grounded this week. No TV, no video games, and don't leave the house other than to go for a walk around the neighborhood and go to school. Also, you will start your homework right away when you come home from school. Now go upstairs to your room and think about what you did.
Why?
Chris, enough slamming doors already. I'm trying to do my homework,